The following program contains themes and scenes not suitable for very young audiences. Parental guidance is advised.
What's up everyone? Amor Mark 2 here, and I'm glad to be back and uploading videos. So today I'm going to teach you how to make the Street Fighter SHF Sagat a little taller than what he is right now. So sit back and stay tuned. To start, we need to check Sagat's actual height. So I've aligned Sagat's heels to the end of the tile to make it straight, and then I'll measure it with a ruler. So as you can see, his heels are aligned to the tiles, to the edge of the tiles. So that will be our guide. And then getting a steel ruler, we'll carefully measure his height. So align it properly, and then using another ruler, we'll check his height. And it comes up to around 16.7 centimeters. Now we need to disassemble Sagat. So first, we will remove his midsection by pulling on the upper part. So as you can see, there's a ball joint there and a socket joint here, and pull his lower torso, and as you can see, there's a socket, and on his midsection there is a double ball joint. So in order to remove this, we need to use pliers and pull carefully. And this is where we'll put blue tack to increase his height. Before we proceed, I'd want to point out something. So the double ball joint here, it has a slot on the ball and the other is smooth. So the one with the slot goes to his midsection, and the smooth one goes to his hips. So that is the orientation of the double ball joint. So now we'll proceed to add blue tack to all the socket joints. So make sure to just put enough blue tack, enough so that the joint will hold, but will not insert fully, and yet it's still inserted enough that the joints won't pop out. So let's put some blue tack in the hip socket, and then some more blue tack on the lower socket of his midsection. So be sure to pack it evenly to make sure that the ball joint holds. And let's put some more blue tack on the upper part. So now after putting blue tack, we'll proceed to assemble Sagat. To assemble Sagat, we need to assemble the hip and ball joint socket first. So the smooth part goes on the lower socket, as so, and this will leave you with the slotted part up top right there. And then we can insert the midsection like so, and make sure that it doesn't pop out. So we have a secure connection. And finally, we assemble the upper torso with the midsection and push it firmly so that it doesn't pop out. You can adjust this and make sure you can remove or add some blue tack as necessary. This next part involves adding some blue tack on Sagat's thighs. So we need to pop off Sagat's thighs, and as you can see, there is a ball and socket connection there. Need to carefully remove the shorts from the legs. There, as you can see, there's the ball socket, and need to carefully pull because it's a half moon shape of the hole, so it won't be easy to remove. So just pull it gently until you able to remove it. So that's the shorts, and this is the actual assembly for the tie. And now we need to remove this piece in order to expose the ball joint. So remove it carefully, and this is where we will put some blue tack to increase Sagat's height some more. Now that we've disassembled Sagat's tie, it's now time to put some blue tack on the socket in his thighs. So just get a small amount of blue tack and pack it evenly to make sure that the height is uniform. Now insert the ball joint carefully, and I must emphasize that you have to be careful and push on the horizontal part of this ball joint instead of holding on to the longer part. This is to ensure that the ball joint will insert properly and you will not break the ball joint itself. So just push it carefully, and there you have it. It's now inserted into the tie at a higher height than before. Here you can see that the ball joint with the blue tack inserted sits higher on Sagat's thigh than the one without the blue tack, and the difference is significant. So now after we added the blue tack to his torso and thighs, it's now time to measure Sagat's improved height. So you can see with our ruler, we'll measure him, and he's around 17.2 centimeters, a whole 5mm difference from his previous configuration, which definitely makes Sagat much taller than before. Now we can compare Sagat to Ryu to really check the difference in his height. So as we can see, Sagat is a whole head taller than Ryu right now. So Ryu comes up to Sagat's shoulders only, whereas before Ryu came up to Sagat's nose. So the 5mm height difference or improvement in Sagat is really a big difference, which makes these two look better together. And as you can see, they almost scale properly right now. So finally, here is Sagat in all his heightened glory. He may have gained only 5mm, but for me, at this scale, the height gain is a significant one. Some may still say it's not enough, but for those of you who have him, this fix is worth a try. If you found this video helpful, please leave a like and consider subscribing to my channel. This has been Amuro Mark II. See you in the next video.